A lot of times when a book comes out, either written by or about a political figure, people expect it's going to be hard driving political stuff. This is not. This
Hmm.
You could teach these lessons to anybody of any persuasion, and I think it put a little goodness in them.
I think that's true. I think President Carter was, I experienced this by going to the classes, and I know his experience in town with his neighbors was not one of a political nature. There were people, Plains is pretty much 50-50. We kind of cancel out each other's votes. And so uh, I know that President Carter was not more interested in your politics, or maybe really even interested in your politics at all, over who you were as a person, what was going on in your family life, what's happening in your spiritual life, what are your practical needs. And he had a way of focusing that. And so, yes, people will assume, because it has President Carter's name on it, because these are his words, people who do not know more about President Carter's legacy or understand his style of teaching or understand his way of living post presidency, they can make it really quickly political. I've had some really sharp comments from people who didn't agree with some of his politics about his faith. And I think that's an interesting way to look at people. So, this could be a lesson at looking at people uh, first before their politics. President Carter certainly exercised that. These lessons exercise that. And so that's a cool lesson for all of us in the world that we live in, which is highly politicized, to go, oh, wait, it's people first. It's always people first. A person is not a sum of their politics.
We ought to put that on one of those little knit samplers and hang it on the wall.